Noah, a young female attempting her hand at online dating, has become more and more disillusioned with dates due to the guys she interacts with now not having well-known decency. In the future on the grocery store, a person named Steve flirts with her and that they alternate numbers. On their first date, the two quickly take to each other and have sex. After several dates, Steve invites Nora for a weekend break away by myself with him. In opposition to the recommendation of her excellent pal Molly, Nora consents to the trip. Making plans to journey early the following day, Nora spends the evening at Steve's luxury domestic. Later, the two share a cocktail. Steve drugs Nora's drink and he or she falls subconscious. Nora wakes up in captivity, chained to the floor. Steve explains that he's a butcher of human meat, and that he harvests ladies' body parts and sells them to wealthy clients for intake. He notes that he's going to hold her alive so long as feasible as a way to preserve her meat clean. Steve lets in Nora to take a shower, but she makes use of it to try to break out, prompting Steve to surgically eliminate her buttocks as punishment. Later, Nora befriends another girl named Penny, also being held captive in an adjoining room. Meanwhile, Molly will become involved approximately Nora's disappearance and begins investigating together with her pal Paul, a bartender who coincidentally served Nora and Steve beverages on their first date. Looking online, Molly discovers Steve is actually a person named Brendan, and is married to a girl named Anne with whom he has kids. Believing he is having an affair, Molly visits Anne and informs her of her suspicions. During their communique, Brendan arrives, and when faced with the aid of Molly denies any information of Nora. As she leaves, Molly calls Nora's cell phone which starts off evolved ringing in Brendan's pocket. Anne, found out to be Brendan's accomplice, knocks Molly out subconscious. Hours later, Brendan invitations Nora to dinner after she offhandedly asks what human meat tastes like. He persuades her to flavor a meal containing the meat, disguised as spaghetti and meatballs, which she reluctantly does. After returning Nora to her cell, Brendan takes Molly away for harvesting. Sensing a reference to Nora, Brendan invites her to every other dinner, imparting her with a pink get dressed as a gift. Following dinner, Nora persuades Brendan to have intercourse along with her, wherein she pretends to perform fellatio on him and instead bites off his testicles. With Brendan in pursuit, Nora runs and facilitates Molly and Penny break out from their rooms. He three stumble upon Brendan inside the kitchen and start combating him, at some point of which Molly kicks him, knocking him out. They escape into the woods, with Brendan pursuing them with a gun. They manipulate to attack him once more, with Nora taking the gun and taking pictures Brendan dead. Anne arrives at the house and reveals Brendan's frame. She encounters Nora within the woods and attempts to strangle her, however Molly bludgeons her to death with a shovel. As she and Molly relax at a nearby tree, Nora gets a text from a man she went out with at the start of the film. A mid-credits scene depicts 5 of Brendan's customers in a white room, seated at a desk with bleeding human meat at the middle. A satanic symbol is displayed in the course of the stop credits, indicating that Brendan and his clients are part of a Satanist organization. Thank you for listening the story. Please like and subscribe for more stories.